The time has come. We understand. I told you I'd win.
They told her to sit down. It sounded simple, polite,
I believe the new
almost
strategy
considerate,
demands immediate
like they were offering
implementation.
her a place at the table. But they weren't. They were choosing where she would sit. And more importantly, where she wouldn't. Sarah looked at the chairs before she moved. That was the difference. Most people heard instructions.
Welcome.
She read intention.
Please make
There were
yourself
4
comfortable
seats
right
on
here.
their side. Wide, comfortable, placed evenly. And then there was one on hers. Slightly off, closer to the edge, not quite aligned with the table. That was the one they meant. That was the seat you gave someone when you wanted them to feel included, without ever letting them belong. Please, the man said, gesturing toward it. Friendly, professional, controlled. Sarah didn't move, not right away. She let the room settle around the suggestion. That always helped, because silence made positioning visible. The woman on the right adjusted her papers. The man near the center leaned back slightly. Another glance toward the off-center chair. Tiny confirmations. They thought the decision was already made, that all Sarah had to do was follow it. That was how it usually worked. People didn't resist placement. They adapted to it. They shrank into it. They made themselves fit whatever space they were given. Sarah had done that once, a long time ago, back when she believed comfort was the same thing as respect. Now she knew better. She stepped forward, not toward the chair they offered, past it. That was the first shift, subtle, but undeniable. The room felt it, even before anyone spoke. Sarah moved to the table, looked at the chairs again, then chose the only one that wasn't meant for her, the one at the center, directly across, aligned, equal. The man's hand stopped mid-gesture. The woman on the right didn't look up immediately. That told Sarah enough. They hadn't planned for this. They hadn't left space for this version of her. Actually, the man said, voice still calm, that seat is reserved. Of course it was. Everything
The seat
important
is
was
reserved.
always reserved. That was how systems protected themselves. Not with force, with rules, with structure, with
Reserved
invisible
for who?
lines people were trained not to cross. Sarah rested her hand lightly on the back of the chair. Didn't sit yet. Reserved for who? She asked. No challenge, no tone, just clarity,
anticipate
the
significant
kind that
returns
forced
from
an
the merger.
answer.
However,
No one spoke
looking
for half a
closely at the
second.
data, perhaps that
Then the
estimate
man
was,
replied,
well, optimistic.
For senior review. That was vague enough to sound official, and weak enough to fall apart under pressure. Sarah nodded once, like she understood, because she did. Then she pulled the chair back. The sound was small, but in a quiet room, it carried. And that was enough. Enough to break the illusion that everything was already decided. She sat down, slowly, not claiming the space, not defending it, just occupying it. And once someone sits in a seat like that, it becomes harder to pretend they were never meant to be there. The man didn't correct her, not immediately, because correction required certainty, and certainty was already slipping. Papers shifted, eyes avoided. A pen rolled slightly across the table
I
before
can't do
being
this
caught.
anymore. It's so
Small
much
losses
pressure.
of
I
control. That was how it started. Not
I just
dramatic,
can't.
just noticeable. Let's proceed, the woman said. Different tone now, less polished, more careful. Because the room had changed, not in structure, but in balance. Sarah didn't speak. She didn't need to. She had already done the only thing that mattered. She refused to sit where they placed her. And in doing that, she changed where everyone else had to stand. By the time the meeting began, no one remembered the chair they had offered her, only the one she chose.
My story found its truth because of you. Subscribe and stay with me for the next chapter.